Welcome back again. This is your favorite coder kitty, Becca, going by Nightcat or Nightcat's Meow most places online. And this is not either Coder Kitty's Workshop or Coder Kitty Decoded, where I would teach you about Linden scripting language. This is actually a new and experimental feature on this channel, wherein I actually will do some product reviews. So this one happens to be provided to me by Noko. It is the Noko Time Warp, and I will go ahead and provide a link for this in the description if you choose to go pick one up. The best comparison I can think of, if you want to know off the top of your head what this does, is it seems to be inspired by the character Tracer from Overwatch, if that means anything to you. So when I did put this on, it requested the permission to teleport my avatar. And it says that what it will do is when you go around, it will enable you to dash forward, or it will enable you to recall your, temporarily rewind or recall your previous position. So that'll be kind of interesting to play around with. So let's give that it said that it takes a few seconds to build up its memory of where it has been so that it can do its recall properly. So we're going to spend that time looking over the device itself. This is the actual Noko Time Warper device. So its design is overall relatively simple. These look to be, let's see, that is actually meshed. All right. Mesh objects, that's good. And a basic prim attached there. All right. So props to Noko for actually making it meshed, even though the actual object itself, I think, looks fairly simple. It does in fact have modify and copy permissions, so if you want to dress it up a bit, there appears to be the means to do so built in. And since I didn't see any scripts inside it, I'm actually wondering if all of the magic is contained in the HUD part. But let's try. That looks like your fairly standard forward dash. Let's see about the rewind. Could not teleport closer to destination. That's interesting. Alright, that faced me backwards. Let's see if it's based on facing. Okay, it is capable of producing a fast enough movement to put you through a wall. And there we go, I'm unstuck. Both buttons appear to have the same effect. There we go. That time it was able to successfully teleport me back to where I was. So you do have a bit of a rewind feature. So let's see if the removing the attachment Yep, that does seem that all of the magic is in the HUD itself. So if you really want to play around with that Tracer vibe, you can go ahead and utilize other props if you want to and just use their scripting. So let's see about GTH, which is shorthand for go to height, 4080. Teleported all the way up there. Brought me back up to there. All right, let's try this. All right. It does not seem to teleport back to... It does not seem to teleport back to a previous sim that I was in. So overall, fairly basic. Its visual effects are... There doesn't really seem to be a lot of visual flair to this, but you can pop it on with a single HUD piece. The other part appears to be pure decoration. So overall, let's go ahead and take a fresh look back at the sales page for it. For 375 linden. And its description, the left HUD button, flash forward the powerful boost. Right HUD button, go back 5 seconds. Unsticking you from jams or just fun parkour. Specifically says if the HUD does not work at first, reset the scripts, remove it from your person, put it back on. So, overall I'd say it's fairly decent. It's for 375. I think we could have gotten a little bit more of a little bit more pop with the main prop. The way the HUD buttons were described as left and right, that doesn't seem to match with how it aligned itself automatically on my HUD. Let's see if this actually... Left button would be dash. Yeah, they appear to have similar effects. Even going so far as to shove me straight out of the room. So... everything's processed specifically through a central HUD script. That's a sign of good scripting there. If it doesn't have scripts in each one, it's detecting which piece you're interacting with. That is a good sign there. Overall, quick and simple toy. Definitely would try to pair it with something with a little more visual flair, or if the creator goes back and adds some particle effects or something to really jazz it up a touch, that would do a lot for it. But for what it does, it's not bad. I think you can do a little bit better for the price range, but if you just need something that's simple, easy to use, gets the job done, as you can see, it can accelerate you fast enough to glitch physics, and it can rewind your position a few seconds. So, as you saw when I kept falling and popping back up, it would be an interesting way to play around with. Overall, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Decent buy. Wouldn't feel particularly ripped off, but I think you can do a bit better. Noko, I thank you for the opportunity here, and I hope you get yourself some good business. You've got yourself a solid start here. Bit of room for improvement, but a solid start is better than a lot of folks manage. So, go Noko. That'll be it for the first inaugural episode of Coder Kitty's Reviews. So, until then, good day, good luck, happy SL. Meow.